welcome to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa, and I'd like to welcome you out to the shed of many names on this cold day after the storms. Now, I want to give thanks for some amazing blessings that I've been given, and I cannot thank y'all enough. It's just amazing. The first ones are two absolutely beautiful journals that my sister gave to me as a birthday present. Look at all the beautiful gild work on the front. It's on the binding as well as the back, and the edges of the paper inside the journal the edges are gilded as well. That's one. And she got me another beautiful one. I'm looking forward to using these. Let me tell you, these were actually wrapped really good. Look at this beautiful journal. It's all gilded as well. So is the back and the edges of the paper all the way around. These are absolutely, let's see, can you see? There we go. Absolutely beautiful journals. And I am so looking forward to using these. I'm going to put these to good use. Thank you, Angela. I cannot thank you enough, sister, and I absolutely love them. Now, my next beautiful gift. You about made me cry when I opened the package. The sad part is I have no clue who sent it. There was no paperwork inside or anything to let me know who blessed me with this gift. A fermentation kit. Oh, beautiful box. Very well wrapped. Extremely padded. Comes with chalkboard labels. Now let me tell you, it's a struggle to get these lids out. Give me a minute. But now look at that first. We'll just do it this way. These are bubblers. I can do 6 jars at a time. So guess what, folks? Later on, once it warms up a little bit more, there's going to be some fermentation videos happening. Rubber gaskets. And believe me, these babies are in there. Beautiful solid glass weights to go on the top to keep your food under the brine for fermentation. And the lids that already have the holes, and this is where you put the rubber gaskets and the bubblers in, and you screw these down on top of your jars. This is an absolute blessing, and I am absolutely looking forward to doing videos and teaching people how to ferment. There's so many wonderful benefits of eating fermented food, and this is an absolute blessing. I almost busted out crying when I opened the package. It was beautiful. So whoever sent this, may you be blessed more than you blessed me, because I have no clue who you are, but I cannot thank you. There's not enough words to say thank you. This is an absolute amazing gift, and I want to say thank you. I absolutely love my journals, my fermentation kit, and I cannot thank y'all enough. It's amazing how much y'all bless me. Now, let's talk about the storms that rolled through yesterday. And of course, I am filming this on Friday. It will post Saturday morning. Let me tell you, man, those storms were interesting. We got some extremely strong winds, downpours like no tomorrow, and I am thankful to say that I fixed my canopy strong enough. I don't know how it did it, but my top on my canopy is still there, and the little hoop house that could is still standing. You can't even tell that we had any storms come through, and I am beyond thankful, because I know for a fact those winds were way over 40 miles an hour. Had a few small branches down. We were truly blessed at our house. Now, yesterday I did get caught in one of those storm cells that came through. Let me tell you, that was some interesting driving right there. Couldn't go over 15 miles an hour because you couldn't really see. Rain was coming at you sideways. Then there was the wind. I was watching stop signs doing this number and slowly go halfway over. Construction barrels were rolling everywhere, and you know those babies are heavy. And I'm talking about the big orange ones. I had to dodge a couple of those. That was fun, but made it here, and I was perfectly fine. It was an adrenaline rush, and yeah, I was watching out for panic drivers who were just scared to death. Me, I was like, oh, whew, another adventure on the records for me. But I do believe, because we were in a tornado warning when I was stuck in that storm, I don't doubt at all there was one hiding up in there. Thankfully, it did not come down. Now, I'm not too sure how bad Kentucky got hit. I know a lot of people got hit with ice and snow. All of y'all are in my prayers, because I'm kind of done with that stuff. I'd be fine with snow. I've had enough of ice this year. Now, I know I'm not too sure how bad Arkansas got hit, or Tennessee. I do know Mississippi got tore up pretty bad. Alabama had, at least I know of, 2 tornadoes. I know it swept through Georgia. Anybody in the pathway of those storms, y'all are in my prayers. And I hope y'all are all safe and you didn't have much damage at all. I think it got bad in Oklahoma, Texas, and Louisiana as well. But I haven't got to check in on people down there and around. But y'all know y'all are in my prayers. Now, for those who don't like to hear the serious talk that's fixing to come up, I'll let you go on and head on out, because I'm sorry, I have no problem listening to it, and I have no problem making sure everybody else knows what's going on around this country and the backstabbing, dirty stuff that's going on that you won't hear about because you gotta dig for it. And it really aggravates me. Our rights are being took away left and right. And one day, people, you're going to have to stand up. And you're going to have to be prepared, because I remember 3, 4, 5 years ago, those wonderful people screaming, "My body, my choice." Well, guess what? Same goes for me now. My body, my choice. And you have no say in it. None. My choice, my freedom. My ancestors fought for this so that I could live free and have my voice heard. I will not be beat down. I will not be quietened. And I will resist. Yes, I will. I am not scared of it. My ancestors fought for this country. They served in all the wars. And you know what? I am indebted to my ancestors for what they done. Because if it wasn't for them, there's no telling what this country would look like right now and who would be running it. With that being said, I will also say, now, all my information I'm going to talk about, I post on my MeWe channel, because you know what? I don't have to worry about going into social media jail for what I post. Because the truth's the truth, and I'm going to set it free. And I'm going to hopefully free up a lot of other people to wake up and keep on preparing. Because we ain't seen the worst yet. This is only the beginning. And they're having fun. And they think we're puppets. They think we're their slaves. No, not going to work that way. So, let me get a drink and we're going to get started on this, because a lot of people have no clue what's going on, because guess what? They ain't going to tell you, because the more that you're in the dark, less risk you are to them. Alright, first topic of Let's Have a Talk. Irks me to absolutely no end, and I am beyond furious with all the bull that has been going on. And I'm talking about the convoy truckers up in Canada and along the border. Their body, their choice. They should be allowed to do whatever they want to and make what decisions they want to. They are not slaves nor servants. They are people. And they have a right to make their own choices. Now, I'm already mad about the bull that GoFundMe tried to pull. Well, they pulled a whole lot more stuff that you're not going to hear about. The personal bank accounts of the truckers have been frozen. Most of them have been frozen. Yes, they have. Now what GoFundMe, the Canadian government, and now the American government is not telling you is that GoFundMe rolled over, gave not only the Canadian government, but also the American government everybody's banking information that donated. And they are starting to freeze people's accounts. So watch out. Be prepared if you donated. They're possibly going to come after you. They're calling supporters of this convoy terrorist. Of course, that's their favorite term to use. They want to call everyone but the ones that are terrorists. People, you need to wake up and get prepared, because they're going to pull everything they possibly can, and they're doing a pretty good job. Watch your bank accounts, because they're going through, because they have everybody's information, banking information, that donated to the GoFundMe, and also that other website that was taking donations. It's all been froze, and they're slowly working through the list of all the donators as well. So be careful, everyone, and get prepared. I've got some notes over here so I can keep up with everything. And like I said, you can come to my MeWe page. I will have a link in the description box below, and that way you can read for yourself, or if you wanted to, do the research yourself. It's out there to be found. They just don't want it to come to light, because if you're not told about it, then you won't know what's going on. Next thing, which is disgusting to no end, is all this BS about this bird flu and how they are steadily killing off birds left and right here in America. Next one is, the big one is supposedly up in Kentucky at Tyson. They're fixing to kill off over 250,000 chickens. Now I'm telling you, if you're planning on buying chicks this year, they're going to be ungodly expensive. if you can even get a hold of them with this going on. Because I guarantee you, anybody around these so-called plants that raise these chickens where just magically bird flu is, appearing out of the blue, they're going to come after your flocks. They're going to come after your flocks. I'm telling you, they've done it everywhere else, and they'll continue because they don't want us to raise and grow our own food. Next one that's recently in, because of all the scare, paranoia, pumping, Georgia, the state of Georgia, you are now not allowed to sell any chickens at flea markets, come on brain, swap meets, farmers markets, or anything. You're not allowed to sell your chickens. They have put a ban on being able to sell your chickens. Well, what are all these farmers going to do? These small farming co-ops. Yeah, you're kind of stuck now because the law of the land has said that no, you cannot sell your chickens because we must keep everybody paranoid. So make sure you read up about that. If you live in Georgia, you're not going to be able to buy no chickens from nowhere unless you do it without telling nobody. Because what's your business is your business. Government shouldn't be part of that. Alright, here's the next one. Now, I'm not into digital currency or crypto or anything, but I will give everybody that is a heads up. Our wonderful government has now put together a digital currency task force, and they have appointed a czar to run it. I love when they call each other czars. Yeah. What is a czar? Where do czars come from? Think about that. Yeah. So, they're going to really start cracking down on digital currency and your crypto. So, keep your eyes out on that one, because I wouldn't put it past them trying to shut it down. They've been trying to shut it down for a while. Thankfully, I'm not into it. But just keep your heads up and watch out, people. They're going to try to pull as much as they can. Now, this I am experiencing here. And even in the restaurant depot, I have experienced this. Coffee prices. People, if you have not stocked up on coffee, you better hurry because there's not much time left. Our favorite coffee at Restaurant Depot, we buy in a case. It's not pods. Those are going up too. It's not pods, people. It's any coffee. It don't matter what it is. I have watched one of our favorite coffees. It's pre-bagged, so one bag makes a complete pot of coffee. I watched it go from just a hair over $9 for the case to now it's $18. And that was less than 2 weeks. It jumped that fast. They are saying coffee prices are going to go through the roof because guess what, people? They're not telling you. The stockpiles of coffee is ungodly low. It's nothing to do with shipping problems. It's none of that. The stock is dwindling. That's why I try to tell people all this supposed to be, oh, it's because of shipping problems. It's because, they can't get it from here to there. People, think about this. Worldwide famine has been happening for 2 years. It's been getting worse each year. It's not because of shipping problems, it's because of crop failure, and countries are locking down what stock they have so they can feed their people, except for America. A lot of people don't know about China. It's China's fault because, a lack of cargo ships and shipping containers. And, well, yeah, it is. I know a lot of people have seen the big cargo ships in the docks of China. Do you really know why they're in those docks? China has bought up over 50% of the world's grain. Think about that. Now here's the problem. The shipping problem. They don't have anywhere to store it on land. Those cargo ships that are docked with all those shipping containers is full of grain because they have nowhere to store it. But yet they've got more food stocked back than any country in the world, people. Think about that. And they've already bought most of America's crops that's coming out this year. Because, well, we got people in government that, well, they're not the brightest crayons in the box. And actually, I hate to insult crayons. Yes, that's my 2 cents on that part. But yeah, famine, people. Food shortages. You've got to grow your own food. None of what I'm saying is propaganda. It's all backed up. All you have to do is do your research. The truth is out there. How free do you want to be? How much do you want to learn? How much do you want to know? I would think you'd want to keep up for your family's sake, for your own sake. Now, I'm not saying being paranoid. I'm not saying being nervous. Quit worrying. Just prep. Continue to put your food back. There's no need to worry. There's no need to panic, because that will make you sick. But one needs to stay prepared, focused, and enlightened. You've got to have a zeal, a zest to want to know the truth. Because I'm telling you, the truth is being kept from you. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people being bullied. I'm tired of people being brainwashed. And I'm tired of people just sticking their head in the sand and thinking their government's going to take care of them. Bad mistake, people. Bad mistake. Think about it. What happened before our Revolutionary War happened. Think about what those people went through, what our ancestors went through and fought for. And if we're not careful, our rights will be took away. When you see something big happening over here, best thing you can do is go to the whitehouse.gov website and see what kind of bills are being passed through. There's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, last but not least, this should wake you up, shake you up a little bit, and get you to wondering, wow, what am I not being told here in America? And this goes for other countries. I'm still waiting for Australia to finally wake up and quit being a guinea pig. Because that's what they're doing to you people. Wake up. This is happening worldwide, people. Alright. This is over in the UK. And I can't remember the name of the supermarket, but the article is on my MeWe page. The largest UK supermarket, I don't know if it's hit y'all's news over there or not, but they're warning people and saying, you haven't seen the worst yet. Well, I know pickings are pretty slim in the UK as it is, because most of all their food is shipped in. Now that should make you raise a brow and wonder, the worst has not been seen yet? People, I'm just trying to enlighten you. I don't want you panicked, and I sure ain't trying to sell you something that you don't need. But I do want y'all to be awake, to know what's going on, and there's a whole lot more going on in this world, and it's not for the good. Save your seeds, people, from your own garden. I don't understand people who do all this gardening, growing all of this, growing all of that, and you don't save your seeds. Why? Why are you so focused every year? Got to buy all the seeds, got to buy all the seeds. Why are you wasting so much money when you have all the seeds you need growing in your garden? Wake up, people. Wake up. You need to start spending a whole lot wiser. Save your money. Don't trust your banks. Just stay safe, everyone. And like I said, do not be paranoid. Do not stress. Do not worry. Do not let your immune system be beat down, because, believe me, stress, worry, paranoia is a killer, and it will get you if you allow it. I stay informed. I stay on top of a lot of things. You know what? I'm not stressing. I'm not paranoid. Because you know what? I'm still a prepping. I'm still putting back. Because my family's going to survive. Because it's because of my will and my determination. Because I refused to let my ancestors, what they fought for, what they died for, I refuse to give that up. I refuse to. And I hope you do too. Pray, people. Stay positive, no matter what. No matter how hard it is, you can stay positive. You got it in you. You got more fight deep within than you realize. And you'll find out before long. And like I said, I'll have my MeWe link down below. Because I'm thankful for a website, well, a social website, where I can post things, post the truth, and not have to worry about them coming after me. Because, you know, what I'm posting puts certain agendas in trouble because they don't want people being enlightened. And I think we know who the social media is. And if you say one thing that goes against them, they want to lock you down. No, that's not how it works. Not at all. Everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. I will answer them to the best of my abilities. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Everyone, stay safe, stay sound, stay strong, stay positive. Keep on prepping, keep on stocking and just get prepared. I look forward to seeing my next video, and may you each be blessed, because tonight we're going to have fun with the giant seed swap, because I want you to grow your own food. See you soon, everyone.